So many people suffer with lower back pain at some point in their life. So today we're going to look at a stretch, an assisted stretch with a bit of massage in, just to help lengthen out all of these muscles.
Okay, so we're going to look at child's pose, which is a nice resting pose in yoga. So if you've got any knee injuries, just double check with your physio or PT that this is suitable for you. So toes pointing away, just sit back on your heels, and then it folds over your legs then. So you can either extend the arms or bring your hands by your sides and let your shoulders drop down. So here, you want to let gravity bring you deeper into the stretch rather than using your hip flexors to pull you in, which may create congestion in your hips. And you'll feel, by resting your head at the same time as bringing your upper to your heels, you'll get a nice stretch all down your back, your glutes, and also your hamstrings. And other rotators, your piriformis as well here. Okay, so if this feels a little bit uncomfortable under the front of your feet, it could be that you have maybe tight toes or lack of mobility in the bones of your feet. So you could roll up a towel or blanket and place it under your feet. Or if you'd rather here widen the knees, it's quite nice for digestion, and also if your knees get in the way, you can let your belly drop down there and get maybe a bigger stretch. And maybe hold here for a few minutes. You'll probably want to stay here for a long time, like I do. Okay, so Ruth's going to show us a nice massage in this pose.
Okay, so if you've got a friend on hand or a partner, then what you can do is while you're resting in this pose, you can get them to just kind of use the palms of their hands and place them either side of the spine. So you can put quite a lot of pressure down here, and that just kind of increases the stretch in the back. You can then kind of use your hands and walk either side of the spine, just encouraging like a stretch in the muscles either side of the spine. And just keep checking in with the person below to check that the pressure's all right. Yeah. Good. And if you want to do like a long traction, you can then kind of work diagonally and just push kind of towards the shoulder and then the other hand away to the floor, and do that on both sides, and that feels like quite a nice lengthening. Now what you're doing when you're in this pose is usually when we're sitting or standing, our spine is stacked on top of each other like this. Now, when someone's in this pose, we're actually causing the bending of the spine, which opens out between the spinous process. Now we've got some like all the nerves come out of the spine, so especially the sciatic nerve. When you're in this pose, you're opening it out and like taking away any pinching that you might feel. So this is why this pose feels so great. So if someone has sciatic problems, you can work a little bit more on the lower back, but just again, keep checking in and make sure that this is feeling good and not